shed again. Time to play. And Zontes. Yes, I said you weren't going to see this again because I was going to book it in for an MOT and we were going to get it sold. I haven't booked it in for an MOT because my usual guy that I use, I just can't get hold of him. He's just not answering the bloody phone. I've been trying about 2 weeks. But I'm not in a hurry. What I am going to do though, I've been sort of pushing this in and out the shed and starting it every so often. I'm not entirely happy with the front brake. It might pass, but I just get a gut feeling it could be better. So while we are waiting to try and get it booked in for an MOT, ta-da! Thought we'd do the front brake. Not done this before, not on one of these anyway. Should be fairly straightforward, and I'm sure there's 1,000,001 videos out there on how to do it, but now there's going to be 1,000,001 because I'm going to film this. Anyway, yeah, I thought to myself, £7, why would I risk taking it for an MOT on the chance that it might fail on the brakes, or on the front brake rather, for the sake of £7. So let's see how this goes. Right, can you see? Are you watching? Then I'll begin. When I've done this, oh, they weren't very tight, bloody hell. Yeah, I was coming home from the pub the other day and found an old pressure washer, petrol one. So I'm going to be tinkering about with that later. Something to do. I don't think they're the proper bolts either. I'm going to have to see if I've got some better ones. Right. Pop it out of that little holder. To be fair, the brake pads don't actually look bad. They don't look bad at all. But yeah, we're here now, so let's check. I should have took this bolt out here. Bloody hell, that weren't tight either. Yeah, I was going to say I should have loosened that off while it was still attached to the bike, but as it wasn't tight anyway. So far so good. Yeah, they're not great. I mean, there's plenty of meat left on them, but I'm kind of hoping that they are contaminated, because if they're not, one has to ask why the front brake isn't working very well. Right, let me grab some brake cleaner and a rag. God, I've got a lot of this left. Give the old disc a bit of a dousing. Don't know what I'm wiping it off, it evaporates anyway, but right, now have I got the right brake? It would appear so. What do you reckon to them guys? They don't look bad to me. Side on. So might keep them. Knife. Okay, so old versus new. They're not that worn, are they? hope they're contaminated. Strange thing to say, I know I hope my brakes are contaminated, but right, pop that off. Who can remember how they come apart? Not me. Goes that way. Get it right. Right, let's pop that in to the carrier. I really should have looked how it come apart. Like that, obviously. So that didn't have that arse about face. It was like 2 minutes ago when I took this apart, and already I forgot how it comes apart. Let's have a look at the other one. There. Let me push that. Oh, I think that's gone back. Probably pissing my brake fluid out all over the place, mind you. So that goes on. Like, yeah, got it. Okay. There's a bit of shite all over. Clean it up. Let me just douse this with brake cleaner and I'll pop you back on. Are we rolling? Right. Where was I? I'm trying to figure out how this... The metal, the backing plate for this pad is a lot thinner than what was originally on it. So it should be okay. Right. That's that. Right, so that sort of went on there, didn't it? Right, figured it out, I think. Now if I was Del Boy, or probably some other YouTubers, I'd edit this shit out so it looked as though I know what I was doing, but I don't. But anyway, so with the brake pad like that, it goes on that, it drops on the floor. Right, it goes on that way, sideways on, and then on the carrier it drops on there, and then that pushes forward and clips on there, so like spring tension is holding it on. Not that way though, hang on a minute, I'm at it again. Yeah, that is right. No, hang on. Yeah, it is right, it's alright. I keep doubting myself now. So yeah, that goes on like that. No, don't be a fucking muppet. Can't possibly go like that, can it? Yeah, hang on. That bit's definitely right. But does it go that way round on the carrier? No, it can't be. Hang on. What a fucking abortion I'm making of this. Right, let me just put that back together. I've just looked at the footage as well. You'd think I'd know what I'm doing, wouldn't you? Right, I think I've got it now. Why didn't one of you guys tell me that I was trying to fit the pad to the wrong side of the carrier. So you'd have saved me so much hassle. Right, that is how that goes. It doesn't actually fit that well because the backing plate, the metal of this, is actually thinner. But I think it's going to be fine. So that we can slot into the carrier thus. And then this one, come on, get it right. Goes in like so. And then the spring tension holds that on. Right, there's a good chance that this is going to be launched across the launched across the fucking garden any second. I wonder if it should have two of those. There wasn't two of them, was there? Well, if there was, there ain't now. I don't think there was. Right, that's it. I'm certain of it. I'll put that long bolt in. Okay, we'll tighten that up when it's on the thing. Right, I'm sure that's it. So let's see if we can get that back on the bike. I am going to use the same bolts, they'll be fine. I've only nipped them up at the minute. Let me just put some pressure on the brake. Right, that's pushed that piston out. Now, any danger that that could come off? I hope not. Right, let's take these up. And then that one. Okay. I'll put that carrier back in there. Now, I freely admit I made a complete fucking pig's ear of that job. But let me just bob it round the lawn and just see what that feels like. For a start, that is. Not been started for a while. honest, it's hard to tell whether that's any better without a shakedown ride on the road, which I can't do. It's got no MOT. But I think that's correct. I'm 90%, 95% certain I've done that correct, but I am going to try and find a exploded diagram online just to make sure. But yeah, I've done what I can. It'll either pass or it won't. Right, cheers guys, we'll wrap this one up for now, and we'll let you know the results of the MOT as and when I can finally get it in. Cheers, catch you all later.